This is William Stodden with Commodity Traders International. Today we are going to use a CS Bell number 20 hammer mill. This unit has been completely restored by us. We have several of these units in the field. This particular unit is in a grind and blow configuration. What that means is it has a suction fan here and a cyclone for moving the product pneumatically. A customer has sent us two different samples today. I believe this is some kind of a limestone aggregate and some kind of salt crystal. That is according to the customer. They are wanting to reduce this down to about a 100 micron consistency. These hammer mills can be equipped with several different size screens. For this test, we have our largest 1/4 inch. I don't know that that will be necessary. We have an 1/8 inch. We have a 4/64 inch, and we have a 1/32. This is a very fine screen. This will give us the finest particle size right here. We're going to go ahead and start the test now, and we will do several different runs with different screens in the hammer mill. We are going to start with the 4/64 screen, because I am not seeing very many particles that are staying on top. Just some of the larger particles you can see are falling off of the screen here. So this is going to be a pretty minute reduction in particle size. Again, we will start with the 4/64 screen because I believe this is the optimum starting size. I thought initially we would start with the 1/8 inch, but the stuff is falling through the screen pretty good. So we will start with our 4/64 hole screen. These hammer mills are equipped with quick change screens. You just simply undo these two eye bolts here. They intersect with these slots on either side, and then your new screen can be slid right into the retaining slots. Doing this one-handed. Now we have installed the new screen in the hammer mill. Again, this is the 4/64. We're going to fire the unit up for you now. The grind and blow unit has to be ran at a consistent speed. This has already been set up. The predetermined speed by us. This unit cannot be ran on variable speed, as the fan needs enough CFM to move the product pneumatically up through the cyclone. This is our setup. We have the variable flow gate open. This machine will pull the product in. It's going to then run it through the hammers, through the screen. It's going to be moved pneumatically through the fan, up through the cyclone, and then discharged. We're using the 4/64 screen. We're going to start with the lime aggregate. We are now going to introduce the product into the machine. It will probably become quite dusty. There was a pitch change in the hammer mill, but the unit appears to be grinding quite easily. Going to go ahead and open the entire gate, let the product in. We'll finish grinding in just a second. Here is a look at the 4/64. It is a very fine grind. We can reduce this even finer. our smaller screen. That will be in the next test. We're going to move on to the salt crystals. We are now starting with the salt crystals. Going to do the same process. Seems to be grinding easy as well. Grind on that. Again, we have a very good consistent grind. Very fine. We can reduce that to finer particle size. Get this out in the daylight. Looks to be very good. As I said, we can reduce this finer yet. The customer said that this stuff could be mixed. So I've done an approximate 50-50 mixture of the lime aggregate and the salt crystals. We're going to now grind that. Hammer mill is performing flawlessly. The top gate here. That allowed us to no longer have to wait on it to trickle through. Here's a look at the product with the mixture. Very, very fine. Almost flour consistency, I would say. Drop some on the scoop here. Look in the daylight. Very, very fine grind. We're going to undo the wing nuts now and change to our 1/32 ultra fine screen and do the same 3 tests again. It seems to be grinding quite well, quite easily through this unit. So far, this has been a very easy grinding test. For the CS Bell, it's been no problem. We are also starting with a very fine particle size to start with, so we are just further reducing that. As you can see, these crystals, they are not very large either. If you had larger pieces that you were trying to reduce, it would be necessary to start with a pre-grind screen, such as the 1/4 inch, all the way up to maybe 3/4 of an inch, depending on your particle size. Reduce to an 1/8 inch, and then get down to, say, your 1/32. The reason being, when you get this fine, you have to have a lighter gauge material so it can be punched. This is a very light gauge material, so you do not want to be shooting 3/4 inch rocks through this thing. It will simply shred the screen. We're going to take a look inside the hammer mill chamber now. As you can see, we're having good consistent clean out on the screen. It is not caking. Everything looks to be in good shape there. We'll pull the screen and take another look at it. The screen looks to be in perfect condition here. I'm not seeing any caking up on the screen. I do think it's necessary when grinding this fine to use the grind and blow configuration. We have the hammer mill fired up with the 1/32 screen. We're going to start with the lime. We have our scoop here. Much like flour consistency now. Put it on the scoop for a daylight comparison. Very consistent grind, very even. feels just like flour in your hand. You can put the dents in it. Very reminiscent of flour. We are now starting the salt crystal test. We have our bag installed. We have a large lump in here as well. This is probably more consistent with what you would find in the field. Hammer mill did not notice the lump. CS Bell hammer mills are extremely robust. They work very well. Very fine, consistent grind on this. I don't know if it's as fine as the limestone, but it is very consistent. Pull it out here in the daylight. Looks to be very good. We are now going to dump the mix test in, and then we will grind the rest of the bucket. The unit is pulling it right through the screen very well. Look at the mix test. Very fine particles. I would say it's reminiscent of flour again. Hopefully that's coming through on camera. Looks to be good. We are going to run 5 pounds through the machine so we can get an approximate capacity per hour of this unit using the 1/32 screen. We're going to do the 5-pound test here to do an approximate capacity on this unit. Put all 5 pounds in. Unit is still grinding. The snow is making this a little bit sticky. May not be the best test. And we're done. Like I said, the snowflakes are making this a little bit sticky for the lime aggregate. We're going to do the remainder of the 5-gallon bucket now of the lime aggregate. Gonna give it a good consistent feed. Unit's really chugging it through now. Again, this is the 1/32 screen. Unit is just eating it for breakfast. Love it. That's the 5-gallon bucket. Just slowly working its way into the machine here. Unit performed well. That's the last of it. We are now going to do the 5 pounds of the salt crystals through the machine to get an approximate capacity with the 1/32 screen. will box these back up in the 5-gallon buckets and send them back to the customer for inspection. Just wanted to demonstrate the capabilities of these heavy, robust CS Bell hammer mills. These units excel in reducing larger particulate size down to finer particulate size. They can also be used in the seed and feed industry. They can be used in research, and with them being a bottom discharge unit, they can be set up for VFD control for certain hulling applications. We've sold a lot of these units to universities doing research, and we've sold several into the feed and grain industry. The product is ground very fine. There are a few adjustments I wanted to go over on the CS Bell on this grind and blow type. We have the initial hopper feed adjustments. You have 3 of them here, 1, 2, and then the large gate, 3. On the grind and blow type only, you have the air damper right here. You can slide this up and down. That will put more air being pulled through your screen to pull product through, or less air. And then of course you have the screen itself that is quick change just by opening these wing nuts. A peek inside the hammer mill chamber. I do not see any caking on the screen. The holes appear to be clean. I believe if the product you are grinding maintains this moisture and this consistency, I think you could easily go right to the 1/32 screen. However, it being the 24 gauge material, I would have several backups on standby as it is a lighter gauge and could be worn through faster. I hope you enjoyed this video of the capabilities of the number 20 CS Bell hammer mill. Thank you so much for watching. Here at Commodity Traders International, we specialize in all things seed, feed, grain, recycling, and research related. Again, thank you for watching.